Hello and welcome to the Lucid Nightmare guide. This mount is super cool and it's really rewarding to get, because you have to work pretty hard to get it. Most of the quests though are figured out by the community, so you can just follow this guide step by step to get closer to it. But there's also a part of the quest line called the Endless Halls, and that's the kind of the major step in getting the mount, where you'll have to think on your own. So I'm just warning you about this. This is like not a mount that you can just follow a guide blindly and just finish it in a short amount of time, because you'll need to have actually put some time into understanding the Endless Hall part of the mount quest in order to be able to finish it. But the Endless Hall part is so much fun, and it's super rewarding when you finally are able to complete it. And it's gonna take you about three hours, maybe less, maybe more, you know, but it's super fun, and it really makes you feel like you earned the mount and you like the mount even more. So yeah, let's get started on the mount. And to do that, you go here in Val'sharah in Legion at Curiosities and More. And on the second level, you're gonna find the first of many parchment scrolls that give you hints. You don't have to pay attention to them if you don't want to, because they're already figured out by the community. And so this one reads, it begins in the 210 40 59 with a most pleasing sign. These letters will not always rhyme. And you're going to Ulduar in Northrend. So go to Dalaran in Northrend now and get going to Ulduar. Ulduar is up in the Storm Peaks in Northrend, if you don't know it. And once you get to Ulduar, you'll need to beat two bosses, the Siege of Ulduar and XT002 Deconstructor. Now once you've beaten Deconstructor, you're gonna check the top left pile of rubble in his boss arena, and there is gonna be a lever. You're gonna wanna jump up to this lever and pull it, and that's gonna activate a shit ton of nodes that you're gonna have to activate in a specific pattern to get to the next clue. This is what you want to do with the nodes. It's Mimiron's symbol, and so you can just pause the video here and start counting your nodes and activating them. You want the black nodes to be green in game. Now this takes a little bit of time, but it's not too bad, and after it you get your next clue. After you've activated your last node, the nodes will disappear and your next clue will appear in the middle. So just run up to the parchment scroll and read it. 1,000 years imprisoned, surely it wears on the mind. Now this hints to Anquirage and the last boss, C'thun. So you're gonna wanna head over to Anquirage, and the easiest way to do it if you're Horde is to go to Thunderbluff. Easiest way if you're Alliance, go to Dalaran and go to Caverns of Time. Now if you don't know where Anquirage is, it's in the as far southwest you can get in Kalimdor. So once you get here in Silithus, you wanna go to the left here and not straight ahead, because then you get to the ruins of Anquirage and you want to get to the temple of Anquirage. Now you'll have to clear the dungeon and get to the last boss C'thun here, and once you've killed him, I'll show you it's not the altar behind him, but you'll want to get to another altar right here. Once you get to the altar, there is a grub on it, and you will press it and you'll get a little minigame, kind of like Candy Crush. You just zoom in all the way on your character and it looks like this, and you just clear it. I don't know if it's you're just supposed to hit a high score or whatever it is, but there are also these markers on the floor you can see. I don't know if it has anything to do with these. I kind of just randomly cleared it, and after a while, as you've been playing this little minigame, you'll beat it, and you can get to the next parchment scroll on the table, which reads, "Deeper than deep awaits your seat." So now we're going to Deepholm. But before we go there, be sure to pick up this Shadow Weave mask, either from a tailorer or from the auction house. So before you go there, pick this up, or you won't be able to complete it. When you're in Deepholm, you will want to go right here and just follow my character. You're looking for this little hole right here, and you're going in, And don't get eaten by this fucking worm, he's annoying. I got eaten twice, but yeah, I forgot he was there. And yeah, you're looking for this crack here in the floor, and you're just going down. You're going down, and then you're equipping your shadow weave mask, and you're going up to this chair in the room, and you're pressing the skull, and then you get your next note, and it reads, where the shaded delegate may appear. And now we're going to Gnomeregan. Once you get to Gnomeregan, just take the same path as me, and you will get to the next clue or the quest objective. And to get to Gnomeregan, if you're Horde, take the Zeppelin from Orgrimmar to Stranglethorn Vale and take the teleporter I took. If you're Alliance, just go to Ironforge and you're pretty much there. So once you get down this hallway here, you're gonna get to a couple of computers, and what you want to do is you want to input this string of numbers into the computers. So starting from the left computer, you're gonna start with 1, then next computer 2, next computer 2, and so on until you put this number in. And to do that, you just pull the lever, and you get to click the computer again and pull the lever, and you just do this until you put the numbers in. And once you've done that, this is gonna happen, and a scroll is gonna appear on the floor, and it reads, games and toys are left behind when you awaken screaming. So we're going to Val'sharah, and we're going here, and you're gonna find a little house there, and you're going inside the house, and you're gonna press this little thing here, and another minigame is gonna appear. And what you want to do essentially is to make every string blue, and to do that, no strings can cross each other, and it's not very hard, and you'll get this done pretty fast. Once you've done that, next scroll. It reads, what you seek is buried within. And so, we're going to Conlai Summit and the famous Endless Halls. Right here, you're going to this tomb here, and you're pressing this urn. And there's gonna be warnings all over, but you know, you're gonna be fine. So just enter, and it will look like this. But yeah, I won't go into detail too much in this video here. I'm gonna upload a guide, and I will also put a link in this video to that guide. So go to that guide and you will have no problems whatsoever beating this Endless Hall thing. What I do want to say though is that there is an add-on called the Lucid Nightmare Helper for this Endless Hall thing. And do not use it, it sucks. As of now at least, because it doesn't account for every aspect of the Endless Hall. So there is a better way to go about it, and I'll just show you quickly here. What you want to do is you want to use paint, and you want to actually paint out a map for yourself. And I'll go over this in detail in the guide for the Endless Hall. So go over to the guide, and I'll teach you how to map and how to do everything you need to know in order to succeed in the Endless Halls. Once you've watched the guide and you've completed everything in the Endless Halls, you can just exit the room and you will find yourself at the next clue. The way is now open to the greatest secret never told, a fitting end to your journey. So after the Endless Hall, you've really just like completed everything, and you just need to grab your mount in the Deadwind Pass over by Karazhan. So you're going to search for the Forgotten Crypt, and you will find the final chest in there containing the Lucid Nightmare. I thought the Forgotten Crypt was really cool. It was going to be used as a part of the game, but the designers eventually just decided to skip it and just left it unfinished. So the crypt is totally empty. There's no mobs, there's no critters or nothing. And it's just a really cool and fitting end zone for the mount. And I think that overall Blizzard did a really great job with this mount. It's just so much fun. And right here I saw the chest, and that's like, whoa. So I run up to it and open the chest, and bam, Lucid Nightmare. And this is so fucking rewarding. You've been working hard for this, and it's an awesome mount. So just open your bags, click it, and learn it. And you'll be able to ride around proudly on your Lucid Nightmare. Because it's not easy to get, but it's fucking gorgeous. I really hope this guide helped you out getting the Lucid Nightmare. It's easily one of my favorite mounts now. It's awesome, and I hope you're gonna have a really good time getting this mount. If this helped you out, hit subscribe and hit like, and Thank you so much for watching. Take care.